We roll with that. Here we go, though. We're loading up into game number 1. This should be good. Granted, this is going to be, looks like we have a lot of familiar faces here, right? A lot of Orion on the screen, which is a great cross, of course, always a 2v2 staple. Despite receiving, like, a handful of nerfs here and there, people can't seem to let him go.
Yeah, I think he's got a really good weapon set for 2v2s. On the other side, Hattori's kind of been a staple of 2v2s for a really long time. Ooh, Rygunduz top of the map almost got that nair to KO Bidai, but managed to get back down. Nice recovery pickup off of Dooblakek's setup.
Okay. And watching Brett on this Orion here already landing quite a few neutral layers. Got a side air there as well. Ooh. That's going to be a nice little KO off the top, though. Can we see a down sig? That should be a combo. Let's go. We're starting off strong.
That was a nice setup there. Double end light into the end sig on the left side. I like that they went for that second end light. For a second, I thought Dooblakek was just going to pull the trigger on an end sig.
Yes.
But instead, he was like, let's get him close to that KO box. And it was a really good setup for Rygunduz to finish that off.
Oh, man. Things are starting to look tough for the red team here as they're still trying to get the first stocks of Team Blue. But Team Blue hanging on here. This could be it. Wow, I like the idea there. Still not enough juice.
Just didn't quite do it because of that bounce. Rygunduz is going to be the only one still sitting on that first stock. Nice recovery underneath both red team members. Kind of dancing around everything. Finally gets that weapon pickup. Meanwhile, Dooblakek comes back in on the second stock. Might be looking for a KO on one of the red team members as Dooblakek's just target swapping in the middle.
Oh man, Rygunduz still has 3 stocks here. You can see they're trying to fish, trying to get that final blow, but look at the way he's weaving. That's going to be a punish right there. Ooh. Double side sig, big value, almost a double KO. The high weapon toss here, you have to dodge it, but finds a way through that. Neutral sig not quite able to hit.
Yo, Rygunduz with the deep fastfall as well, but a nice wake up from Bidai. Gonna take down Rygunduz. Meanwhile, Dooblakek stuck in the 1v2, did not get caught at all.
Okay. Here
can't touch.
Go. Man, this one's already looking pretty tough here. Wow. Hold on here. Side light going to come out from Rygunduz. Not going to be enough. This was looking a little bit dire here.
No. It's all right. It is still just game number 1 in best of 5s. Plenty of territory for Bidai and Brett to make some adjustments.
Okay, let's see. Neutral sig not going to be enough. There we go. Side light, neutral air. Tries to go for the neutral sig yet again, but it's not going to connect. I like the D-light ground pound we see from Rygunduz. Get that little bit of extra damage, trying to fish for those final KOs.
He went for style.
Oh, still not enough.
Nice dare from Brett. Gets him back down. Dooblakek is going to take down Bidai. It's all left to Brett in the 1v2, and Dooblakek's just watching the 1v1 happen. That weapon toss actually saved him.
All right, another chance here, but for how much longer here? Like, realistically, like, we've seen legendary comebacks from Brawlhalla. Not here, though.
Yeah, this is pretty hard to do, although, you know, go out with a clip. But it's going to be in favor of Rygunduz, the nair off the corner, and blue team takes game number 1.
Okay, so Rygunduz and Dooblakek, I mean, they held it down, bro. 600 plus damage from both members of the blue team. You look at the red team, 370-ish from both members, which honestly isn't that bad, but usually I'd see in an average game of 2s, you're kind of looking for maybe somewhere around the 450 to 500-ish, and then if you're hitting like 600, 650, it means you're honestly overperforming a lot of the times. Like, it's like, wow, you're really doing damage, huh? So gonna have to clean that up quite a bit. I don't think that first game was close at all, to be honest, but that doesn't mean that the red team doesn't stand a chance. It just means that they're gonna have to play their hearts out a little bit more.
Yeah. The theoretical optimal amount of damage to 3-stock someone is 450 damage. Put that in a 2v2 environment, that's going to be 900 damage. So generally you want to see both teams add, or both of the players add up to 900 damage roughly. Usually it'll go up to like 1,000. So if you're only putting out 370, your teammate has to pick up that slack, bring it closer to that 1,000. When you're both putting out 300, you better be getting those offstage KOs.
Yeah, you really got to find the quick and early ones if you're going to have low damage values, which is a perfectly fine way of playing the game, but it's not what we're seeing from the team here as they're trying to keep themselves alive. But it's been tough. I mean, I love the weapon throw here we're seeing from Rygunduz. Almost gets the extended weapon throw. Gets the gravity cancel D-like ground pound after forcing out the recovery on the blasters to go ahead and secure that KO.
That was such a clean edge guard on the right side from Rygunduz onto Bread. Meanwhile, on the left side, Dooblakek cleaned up that stock on Bidai. So now blue team with just a massive advantage. Dooblakek was the healthiest, but ended up getting caught a little bit by his teammate there.
Okay, let's see. Falling there, Dooblakek staying relevant here. Rygunduz also, man, it's so tough because whenever you see a scenario like this, oh, that's a beautiful conversion there. Okay, cool. They were able to pick one up. I was gonna say, like, it can be really tough when you're behind and you're unable to really mount that climb back. You'll see like these separate 1v1s happen when you're behind, and it's clear that the other members of the other team are just better in the 1v1 scenario. So it really means you need to lean on your teammate more. And I was scared that we weren't going to see that happen with the red team making some things happen, but they're still quite behind.
Yeah, I mean, they managed to bring this one back, so it's looking a little bit better than... Oh, what an interrupt coming out from Bread, actually catching both blue team members there. The fact that they haven't lost these stocks is pretty solid for the red team right now as the recovery connects for Bidai.
The red team brought this one back. Need to interrupt that with the neutral sig as well. That's a very confident one. Another one gets sent flying, and now we're seeing potentially the turnaround that we're looking for. No edge guard. That should have been it. I thought you were going to see some coverage from the teammate there coming out with the ground pound to secure the knockout, but no. But with that said, Dooblakek.
Combo. Oh, Bidai, dude, his target picking has been on point. Nice sidelight there, tries to interrupt, but unfortunately not going to keep Bread alive, but still, Bidai holding down the lead for the red team.
Okay, this one turned around a little bit, right? Rygunduz and Dooblakek on the back foot, but barely. We're going to see how long that's going to be the case, though. Bidai trying to stay relevant, trying to dash in, throwing the weapon to try and get an interrupt.
Yeah, just trying to do what he can to just get some sort of hitbox over there, help out Bread in that 1v2 situation. The down airs, Bidai is going to come back in, but Bread, can he survive the edge guard?
That's the question. The respawn's coming in, trying to buy time, gets caught by the ground pound. He's not going to be able to make it back, and Bidai could just not come in time to help. And this is probably where it all falls apart. We're going to see if the 2v1 can happen here. I mean, Cross definitely hits hard enough. You land a side stick on the corner on Rygunduz. That actually should be enough to KO, but how are you going to find that opportunity? That's one, but that's from center stage. Need it in the corner.
He's still putting out some good damage, but he's also taking a lot of damage here. Nice recovery. Got the wall touch there. Dooblakek really wants to go for those slide charge unarmed side heavies, and Bidai is swinging right now. Oh, the team KO from Rygunduz. Bidai is now back onto the stage.
Oh, wait, hold on. This might be exactly what Bidai needed. One recovery here, there's no dodge. The trade on this air, and that leads to another opportunity where Bidai could have had it. Finally finds it with the D-like gravity cancel N-Sig, and what I can only say was a great display of defensive maneuverability, but also a fantastic stroke of luck as far as friendly fire goes.
Yeah, that side sig definitely helped out for Bidai and Bread, and of course, great capitalization coming out from Bidai. I want to give him so much credit for that specific set. We talked about the damage numbers. 300 was put out by Bread again, but Bidai brought it up, put out that 700, got it around that 1,000 number that we were talking about. And also, like, his target picking was so good. So many of those clips is him hitting one person away and then immediately target swapping over to the other blue team member that was coming at him.
Okay, yeah, no, I have to agree. It seemed like was a lot more locked in that game, right? Like, just kind of had a better understanding of what was happening in various different locations of the screen at any given moment in time, and was really able to lend a hand in moments where it really counted. So hopefully we'll see more of that as we go into this third game. But I mean, you got to be feeling good. I was ready to see like Rygunduz and Dooblakek go for a 3-0 after that first game, and I'm happy that the adjustments were made in time.
For sure, and now we're seeing it's the red team kind of winning out in their respective 1v1s. Nice rotation from Bidai, but he eats a ground pound.
No touch.
Does he get it? He doesn't get the touch there, and now immediate 2v1 onto Bread.
Oh, jeez, yeah, and that was disgusting, and Rygunduz still starting it off. Wow, no, they are sandwiching each individual member of the red team and getting these large conversions. Look at this edge guard setup here. I love the weapon throw, but great interrupt from Bread.
I mean, it really feels like the red team has 1v1s where the blue team has 2v1s, and those 2v1s, oh my gosh, maybe they just have everything, because right now, Bidai is struggling off stage against Rygunduz.
Oh, man, big damage. And Rygunduz, I mean, we saw this before, right? Sitting with 3 stocks. There we go. The recovery from Cross is going to be enough. But had that been another character, I think Rygunduz might have been able to squeak out of there. So good awareness from Bidai to go ahead and close that one out. This team needs to make a comeback. Look at these, the 2v1s we were talking about, right? Sometimes it's real tough, these team combos.
I know, they just get so many conversions. It's just like the tiniest hits, and the other teammate is always ready between these two blue team members.
Oh, nice little interrupt. That's Sair. And looking for an edge guard here. Nice catch. There was a chase dodge burnt there, so that means the gravity cancel is guaranteed.
Oh, but the turnaround attempt, but it looks like Bidai did not have a recovery there. You saw him hit the sidelight, but then he just kind of drifted off.
Okay. It's starting to look tough. Bidai doesn't have a whole lot of health to work with here, so it means that Brett is going to have to take point, but that's not what we're seeing.
Nice.
There we go. Down sig finally comes out. Can we get one on Dooblakek here? It's going to be a tough
Set up.
comeback to make.
Okay, just lets him have it, goes straight into that spear recovery. Still 1v2, and they'll right back into this, but it really is all about Bidai surviving, and he's not going to do it.
Yeah, that was tough. And now, wow, what an aggressive way back onto the stage, but gets punished for the guaranteed 3-hit because no dodge. They need to be careful not to have a repeat of the last time here. I mean, granted, not near. Oh, look, slow down, big fella.
They like to get real cheeky when they're in this 1v2 situation. It definitely worked a lot better for Bidai and Brett last time, but there was a lot more health to play with in that last situation. And nice end sig from Dooblakek's going to put them up 2-1.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I still feel like as far as 2v2s go, Rygunduz and Dooblakek feel like they're playing twos more, right? Whereas, you know, Bidai and Brett, they're hanging in there. Sometimes they have like a pretty decent string or conversion, or they help each other out with a weapon throw, but it never really feels like they get the handoffs as seamlessly. But even with that said, these games have been close, and so I'm like, all right, maybe they'll be able to make the adjustments again this time around. But even the game that they won, they kind of needed a little bit of a handout, you know? I'm not to take credit away from the players, but I mean, we all saw it with our own very two eyes or one eye or whatever perception thing you have that
you heard it.
You heard it.
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So they got some help.
Yeah.
Got some help.
Just a little bit of a misstep when Rygunduz took down Dooblakek, but we'll see if they can kind of recreate that magic, that situation. Because I think Brett and Bidai have it in them. I think they have that potential to at least take this to a game 5.
And I agree with you there, because there was a moment in the previous game where we saw that like Bidai and Brett had a 2v1 combo, and Bidai actually just left and let Brett get the combo, and it was great awareness because Bidai was in the super dark red. There was a teammate responding from the opposition that could have easily punished him and taken the stock right there. So I was like, you know what, I'll let my partner have it. And it's those kind of short decisions that will make the difference in the long run. I mean, look at this. This is what I've been waiting for the entire time. Can we get more of that?
Yeah, you can see
the KO there,
a little bit more of a focus on that team play coming out from this red team, right? Bidai trying to make those rotations over, trying to pressure Rygunduz here, but he's leaving Dooblakek open to come back in and punish him for it.
Oh, okay. So this, a good weapon throw. I think we should go for 2v1 edge guard here.
Nice
Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed to see.
Oh!
Wow, try to save him. Beautiful reaction time.
Immediately knew what to do. He saw that setup, and that's one of the reasons why Cross is so good in 2v1s is you have a lot of time to react as a player to those neutral lights.
Oof. Take a look at some of these juggles, trying to get these down airs. Might want to place them a little bit more carefully. That's another whiff. But Bidai trying to stay relevant here. I mean, has 3 stocks, so I understand. Beautiful conversion.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, take it, yeah.
Converts with himself on that one, but he's still getting great damage put out onto both blue team members. Side sig connects. Rygunduz down to his final stock here. What's the follow-up?
Oh,
didn't think his teammate was going to go for the double.
Yeah, right there, you know, went for the side sig. I think it was probably one of those clear go for the recovery off of this hit moment and KO off the top, but was waiting for the immediate pass. Didn't see that the dodge was burnt and ended up losing. But despite that amazing offensive sequence, I mean, honestly, Bidai's getting a lot of hits here. I feel like Brett, in some scenarios, looks like he's having a tough time keeping up, honestly. A little bit late to follow up on the conversions, but when he does get them, they do massive amounts of damage.
He's definitely had his moments, right? I'm thinking about that initial stock where he got that pickup dash end sig, right? So he's definitely had some solid moments.
I like it.
Sig. Okay, good rotation from Dooblakek as well, yeah.
Ooh, that was enough. Okay, final stock for Bidai, but I mean, look at Rygunduz, right? You sneeze on Rygunduz, and he's gone, so get that Kleenex ready.
He's also been extending this final stock for quite a while, but looks like he's not going to be able to extend for much longer as Brett is definitely hunting for this KO onto Rygunduz. Good dodge up. Then the turnaround. Everybody's on final stocks. Blue team's not done here.
Bidai, yeah, just want to make sure you don't get caught in 2v1 in that scenario where your partner's coming back, because that could be the difference between winning and losing this game. I mean, we were confident in the game 5, and I'm confident in it as well, but they cannot touch Rygunduz. Feeling very thankful for the Hattori speed right now.
That side air launching Rygunduz so far, but Rygunduz surviving. But that was a 2v1 opportunity. Downlight side air hits so many people. The N-Sig misses, but the down Sig from Bread is going to give them the 2v1.
Okay. Dooblakek has to do it here. Can get Bidai first and then try to work. Oh! Weapon throw's no good. Nice, exhausted recovery. Weapon throw as well into the Sayer. Oh, what a big drop!
Way.
No punish. Oh! Oh, they both survived.
Falls.
Oh, the weapon throw hits his teammate. You're not going to go for the D like ground pound? No, he tries to do a mix-up. Misses the conversion.
He wasn't ready.
Oh, Dooblakek.
Can he do it the ground pound? Dooblakek's finding punishes. GCN Light to set up for the recovery. Bread and Bidai going to force this to game 5.
Barely. That was looking a little precarious toward the end there. I mean, I was sweating at first just because it took them such a long time. Like, such a long time to get that final stock from Rygunduz. Like, Rygunduz was hanging on. And then when they got it, Dooblakek was moving. Doobie was moving. He was going left, right, picking up this weapon, punching this, doing like these diagonal weapon throws onto people standing at the corner, picking them up, hitting them. I was like, dang, all right, like you really want this, huh? But looks like they had to force the Game 5 scenario, which I'm all about. I love me my Game 5. I love me players being better players to stay relevant in the set. And so we'll see if this ends up being a body bag or if it'll be another close one like the rest of them. I mean, based off of the way things have gone before, I'm inclined to believe that it should be close. But I will say that in all the games so far, a team has had more or less a pretty established lead.
Yeah.
And then, you know, aside from that one game, the team that's in the lead tends to come out on top.
There haven't been too many dramatic, like, in-game position swaps, really.
Yeah, exactly. The reversals have been far and few between. Granted, I think a big part of the success of that last game actually came from Bidai finding like a sequence of like 5 different hits, some that led to KOs early on. The red team starting off immediately on the back foot in this one.
Yeah, I mean, getting caught there, stacked up by that down Sig, and Rygunduz going to get that side Sig. First KO goes the way of the blue team. And Bidai's going to fall there as well.
And that's one of the toughest positions to be in the game is like, Bidai lost their gauntlets and then couldn't pick up those blasters until now on their next stock, right? So they were unarmed that entire time. It is not really so much you can do. You can try, but it's just not it. And they are crumbling here. It looks like the blue team just kind of, you know, tucked in their shirt a little bit.
Yeah, it really kind of felt like they're like, all right, playtime's over. We could have won that last one. We're definitely going to win this one.
Oh, yeah. I want to see the red team get a huge team conversion here because that's the only way you bring yourself back in this.
Bidai coming in, getting that side air, and Bread was just not ready. A couple of times here, Bidai's gotten like a setup situation, and Bread is busy swinging, so he's not able to go for the follow-up.
And this is a tough part, too, is like, I don't really know what Bidai should use here. I think blasters are the best for going for conversions, but forget about your blasters. They're gone. Go have a pair of gauntlets when you come back, I guess.
Now he's going to be the first one onto his final stock, and Dooblakek still yet to lose that initial stock, and he's not even in that KO %, so this is looking very dire for the red team.
Yeah, this is looking tough. I mean, nice little conversion there as well. All this extra damage. Maybe you try to just put everything you have into deleting Rygunduz and trying to force a 2v1 as early as possible, because at this point, like, it's skewed. It's skewed. You need something to make this easier for yourself if you're the red team.
Ooh, side Sig gonna miss. Okay, the end Sig starting to creep back into this. They finally take down the stock off of Dooblakek.
Oh, wow. That's not good. You know, you try to make the comeback and you end up losing the stock. That's not good. Team conversion, more important now than ever. And the red team seems to not be able to find their openings. I mean, Bidai just losing in the 1v1 against Rygunduz.
Oh, this is so rough for Bidai. He's going to get taken out on the right side, and it's all left to Bread. 4 stocks left onto the blue team. Oh, they don't go for the team combo again. I think blue team really likes to play with their food. Once they have such a strong position, they start to clown a little bit.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to find, you know, that one clip. Put in the reel or something, but we'll see if they find it. I mean, almost a fully charged recovery right there. You can see Bread trying. Bread saying, oh, lost the recovery. We still good, though.
Still good.
Let's go make this, Bread, buddy. Come on. Clock in. I like it, though. Little pump fake, did not bite.
Oh, went for a nair there. No
Ooh,
ground pound,
hold on,
but you
is he
know
better?
what? No,
Oh.
not able to get away with that one. Okay.
Ooh, he's trying to cook. Let him cook. Hold on. No, get hit by that. Get hit by that. I'm trying to see it.
Who's going to get the clip? Is it going to be Bread?
Oh.
Is it going to be Rygunduz? Is it going to be Dooblakek?
That's one.
All right, Bread. Finish the clip.
Nice try.
Tried to get him. Uh-oh.
The no movement mix up.
The weapon toss.
Ooh.
He's too healthy. Oh, on the wake up.
Imagine they threw this, though.
Imagine. Oh, double.
Nice.
Okay.
Something?
One.
Nope.
Nope. Didn't ledge cancel.
Nope.
Try again.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Just
Falling
missed 5
side
moves
air.
into a... It's like, oh, you'll get him one day. But not this one.
Go back to the lab. Got to practice those double down lights there. But either way, blue team going to close that one out 3-2 over Bidai and Bread. Dooblakek and Rygunduz, I believe they're going to the grand finals.
Yeah, that was a